Hi everyone, I am Akshay and welcome to my channel Gacha Gaming. So we are just a few days away from the rerun of Kinich, one of the best Dendro characters as a DPS we have out there. And in this video, we are going to talk about if you are going to plan for Kinich, how are you going to build him to get the maximum out of his kit, and what type of weapons, artifacts, and teams should you be planning if you are planning to go for Kinich. So without wasting any further time, let's just start with the basic thing. What will be his best in slot weapons? So obviously his signature weapon, that is the Fang of the Mountain King, is going to be his best weapon. After that, it's going to be Mawika's signature weapon, that is 1,000 blazing suns. Or you can go for the Verdict Navia's signature weapon, or if you have lost your 50-50 a few times to this weapon, that is the Wolf's Gravestone, it's also going to be a very amazing weapon for Kinich. Well, for the 4-star options, you can go for the Serpent Spine, it's hidden behind the bounty, but you can also go for the Earth Shaker, which you can get from the Gacha pulls. So these are the best weapons that you can try on for Kinich. Nextly, his best in class artifact sets. As he works on the Night Soul points, his best in class artifact is going to be the Obsidian Codex, 4-piece Obsidian Codex. It provides 40% crit rate. Yes, a 40% massive crit rate you get from the Obsidian Codex artifact set. But if you don't want to farm for that, your second best in class artifact set is going to be the Unfinished Reverie. So this artifact set released alongside Arlecchino is best for burning reactions, which is basically based on. So his best in class artifact set is going to be the Obsidian Codex, and after that you can go for the Unfinished Reverie. Also, you can also make sure that one of the characters in the team can be using deep wood memories to also get a reduced dendro reduction of the enemy. Well, as per what are the artifact stats that you will be going for, you should go for a attack sands, dendro damage goblet, and crit damage circlet. As the substats, you will prefer crit rate or crit damage, after that attack percentage and energy recharge. The basic stats that you should go for is nearly 50 to 60% crit rate, 180% crit damage, attack in between 1700 to 2000, as he does not need much of an energy recharge. Up to 120% of energy recharge is going to be a great number as well. So as per for the priority of his talent, you will need to up his elemental skill up to level 9 or plus, his elemental burst up to level 6 or plus, and he does not even need to up his normal attacks, but if you want, you can go for it. But he just does not need the normal attacks to be up that well. Nextly, his best in class teams. Well, alongside Kinich, there is only one Dendro character who works on the mechanism of burning reactions, and that is Emily. So his best in class team is going to be Kinich, Emily, Mavika, and Bennett. So Mavika can here either use the Hero of the Scroll set, but if you want a little bit of increased damage out of Mavika, you can also give Obsidian Codex to Mavika as well. But obviously, in this team, if you are playing Kinich as a DPS, Hero of the Scroll set will actually be more preferable on Mavika. His best in class next team is going to be Kinich, Furina, Mavika, and Bennett. You can also replace Furina or Bennett in this team with Jansen as well. So his next team can also be Kinich, Jansen, Mavika, or Bennett. You can also use any off-field pyro character to provide continuous off-field pyro. So if you are to create his team, the best team will be Kinich as the main character. After that, if you have Mavika, that's great. But if you don't have Mavika, you can actually use the Pyro MC. He can also use the 4-piece Hero of the Scroll set and can also provide off-field pyro damage. Nextly, you will love to have either Bennett or Janssen in the team. And in the last slot, you can either put up a Dendro character who can use the Deep Wood Memory set, or any other character who can provide him sustainability. So the last slot can be filled up by any character who can provide him more buffs. So that is going to be a simple basic team building for Kinich. Nextly, if you are stuck up with a question, if you already have Kinich, and if you are doubtful if you should go for his signature weapon or if you should go for his Constellation 1. Well, if you are to compare, let's see, if you don't have up to Wolf's Gravestone, you don't have a 5-star weapon for Kinich, then having his signature weapon is going to provide you more value in compared to his C1. But if you have a 5-star weapon, that is either of the initial worlds I told you before, so going for his C1 is actually going to be a better option for you. So you can think upon your situation. If you have a good weapon, go for his C1. But if you don't have a good weapon, definitely go for a signature weapon. So these are the basic how can you build Kinich and what type of weapons, artifacts, and team slots can you go for him. In the last, I am going to show a damage showcase of Kinich, so you can see how much damage can Kinich actually do on. So as I don't have Emily, I'm going to use a makeshift team of myself to make sure burning and sufficient buffs are always active during the duration, and I will be fighting some different bosses to give you an idea.
Here we go.
So as you can see, Kinich is actually a very amazing DPS. He obviously comes into the S rank. So if you want to build him and if you want to pull for him, definitely go for him. And even as a meta, and his gameplay style is very different from what we have seen until now. So if you guys have any other doubts or would you like to know or see any other characters build guide, let me know in the comment section as well below. So until the next video or the next stream or the next time, have a great time guys. Bye bye.